Okay. Getting set up here.
Hello, everyone. It's been 2 long years since we've
Yeah,
done anything.
more
So
than 2 years.
we're,
Hi.
we're back. Stories of the Dark. Glen,
Well,
well, you know who I am anyway. Right?
well,
Yeah.
we'll see about getting back because, yeah, there's been a lot of things going on in the past 2 years. We've been busy with, health issues and all sorts of other stuff, and we also adopted a puppy. If you can see her in the dark there,
Yeah.
that's Daisy.
Her name's Daisy. We'll tell a little story about her. Um, Here in the area that we're at, Harvey House, which is also a Amtrak train station. Last year, around September, right Labor Day weekend, I think it was.
Something or other.
Friend of ours who we got to know here, who rescues cats, called us around 3 in the morning
Yeah.
and said that he said there's this really sweet looking
Let me see the phone.
pit bull that's tied to like a manhole cover, and you know.
Oh, and Glenn was all like, "Oh, Pitbull's bad, dangerous, bitey." And
Yeah.
I've had a pit bull before, and I've been around pit bulls before, and so I was like, I said, my pit bull back in the day was the biggest dope ever, and 90 pounds of love, trying to bop you in the nose because he's trying to kiss your face. I mean, I said, let's give her, a chance. I said, let him bring her over. We're kind of worried about where we're staying because the boss isn't exactly fond of animals, but we said, well, it's just going to be for a night. No big deal. We can just tell her, he has a house full of cats and didn't want a dog in there. And so,
So here we are. What that was September, and this is now June, and she's now ours. We legally adopted her.
she's
She's
microchipped
got a
and
microchip, got
all her
fixed,
shots and her tags, but we took the tags off so they didn't make noise.
and
But
her name is Daisy. Unless we forgot, and if
he
we didn't
named
mention.
her Daisy, which was interesting because my name as a kid before I was born, my mom used to tell me my name was almost Daisy. Well, Margarita. I said, and she saw how pale I came out. She's like, never mind. And one of my cats' name was Daisy back in the day, so it was weird that he wanted to name her Daisy, and so I made it kind of southern and said Daisy Maybelle Clark. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's another thing, is we got married
Yep. October. Yeah, it's
30th.
October 30th of last year. We officially, became official and got married.
And of course,
Um,
neither of us are even wearing our little silicone rings right now
yeah.
because,
Well,
we usually don't wear them around. And we have the little silicone rings, so because we kind of work around the hotel to help pay for our rooms. So, I said I don't want to dent our little silver rings or anything. So we found a bunch of silicone rings at Walmart and whatnot. So we just wear those day to day, but we usually take them off once we're inside. And yeah, that's that. But yes, married, newlyweds,
yeah.
congratulate us.
And the lady who married us, in fact, she was the last video that we did.
Yeah.
So a home investigation. She's also an ordained minister, and
And we asked her, what are you
yeah.
doing the day before Halloween?
Yeah, she said nothing, so we went ahead and scheduled it. In fact, she was dressed up in costume. We weren't, obviously. We were
Well,
in
we
nice
were.
clothes.
There's pictures on Instagram and whatnot, of a couple wedding photos. It was really cute because it was kind of last minute. We didn't think we are going to be able to. I mean, I was kind of saying, hey, when I get my stimulus check, let's go, at least to the, what do you call it, the, I lost it,
Oh,
county or
yeah, the
whatever the heck.
county office,
And our boss actually said, well, hey, you guys wanted to get married. We had a big fight too. It was hilarious. And she's like, what? Because you guys want to get married? I said, yeah, we wanted to get married, this month in October, but we don't have the money. And she's like, well, how much? And I said, well, our friend's giving us a discount, and, we were going to ask her so we can have like a little ceremony instead of just going to the, county office or whatever. And she actually gave us some money, and then it turned out that the paperwork was a little more, so she gave us like $50 more as like a wedding gift. She paid for us to get married, so yay, you know. And we've been here on and off for about 2 years, and it's just okay. Here's the story of a creepy hotel, and and that's the funny thing is, we've been around a couple different places, and every place we do, our EVPs and sessions and whatnot. Here, it just has been impossible, absolutely impossible. People here are annoying, just to put it mildly. And speaking of,
one of my partners,
I'm gonna have to pause for a second. 1 sec. Okay, so we might get kind of interrupted here and there.
We'll say that was a break, kind of. So.
Well, yeah, but I'm still doing the video, so.
Okay, we're back. Yeah, so.
So because he works here, and this other coworker is always asking for help, let's just say we might get interrupted. Daisy might make noises. We have a fan on and the air conditioner on for some background, white noise, because like I said, these people here are annoying. They fight, they yell like they never heard of a cell phone before. All sorts of stuff, fighting over stupid things, slamming doors like that just now was not an EVP. That's just some jerk. What else? This place has been really hard to live at, but because, it keeps the roof over our head, we've stayed, and if certain things happened, then we would totally be out of here. But right now, we just have to wait for those certain things to happen, hopefully. And, so we're staying here, and he does stuff, around here, and I do stuff around here to, help pay for our room, and keep Daisy and cookies and steak treats. No. But, what else? So we will try. We will try to do some EVPs. A little bit of history, since we've been here. Glen actually one time did turn on one of the spirit boxes, and of course wasn't recording, as he always has a bad habit, and actually spoke to somebody who had passed away here a couple years ago by drowning in the pool. That our boss told us about. There have also been several incidents here, where people are getting hurt. That's another door slam from downstairs, in case you heard that. There also have been some older people, who have gotten sick and passed away either here or at the hospital, but they lived here for quite a few years. I'm not going to name names, because I don't want to draw anybody back who, doesn't want to be here. But, yeah, so we'll see. Glenn had actually, what did that spirit say?
Power on.
Oops.
It said power off. That's what it said.
The speaker turned off. Because we're going to plug that in case we needed it.
Power on. Yeah.
Ta-da!
Alright. Now what are you?
About what they said when you contacted the guy, the dead guy from the pool.
Basically, what I got that night was a boy. Well, it was on this. We'll use the app here in a minute, but it's one of those that it gives you random words. Well, it said swimming pool, and I think I asked were you the one who died in the swimming pool? And I did get an intelligent answer saying yes. So I did ask a name. It didn't give me a name. I forget what the guy's name was, but
all right.
But he did unfortunately passed away either in the pool by drowning, or he had some kind of a medical.
Yeah, he had medical issues or something, and he didn't know how to swim. But he worked on the property, and I guess nobody else was around to save him, unfortunately. But yeah, did you see anybody here, ghosts or anything? I thought you said you saw a woman.
There was one morning, yes. I do work in the office at night, quite regularly down, here where we're staying. I was closing the office about maybe 5:30, quarter to 6 in the morning, and I walked out. I turned off all the lights, walked out, and for just a split second, I saw a woman sitting on one of the couches. Just
In the, what are
right
they called?
in the lobby.
In the
Yeah,
lobby area.
and it was just real quick, split second, but there was definitely somebody there. So
And you might be hearing Daisy moving around, and she has a bad habit of licking her paws. She's a little nervous puppy. And we don't know what exactly happened, but a family had abandoned her at the train station, and COVID was just starting and all that stuff, people losing their jobs, and we can't say that, they didn't treat her nice. I had somebody else who said that she was actually with a homeless woman and that she might have been beaten. So she's got a little doggy PTSD, but when we first got her, she was so nervous and scared, and she didn't even bark or anything. It took about 3 months to actually hear her bark, and now she's kind of territorial about our room. So if she hears weird noises, she might go woof and growl a little bit, and like her little hackles on her back. Say hi. Stand up.
Daisy.
Yeah, daisies. Say
The
hi.
Kibbles.
Stories of the Dark with Daisy Maybelle Clark. But so yeah, I mean, she's good little girl for the most part. Super spunky and clumsy, so clumsy. I mean, she's always stepping on her feet and running into things. I mean, she's just a big chunk of love and my potato. And we actually have her signed up as our ESA, which is our emotional support animal, and that kind of gives you a permission to have her in a place of residency that or a hotel that might not necessarily accept pets. It's not the same as a service dog, but she is our little companion, and she keeps us company. And if Glen's really grumpy, I can just be like, give daddy kisses, and then she'll just jump on him and lick his face all over until he starts laughing, and then he's good again for a little while. But okay, you want to turn on one of these apps and see if we can get anybody?
Yeah, we're gonna start the EVP session now. I'm gonna use this new one first that I had the pool experience.
Oh, okay.
And
Ghost tube.
I just started it, so it's just going through all the training stuff right now.
Hopefully, I mean my video is shaking a little bit, and that's because we're sitting on the bed and Daisy's panting. She's not too fond of the dark when uh-oh, now there's people fighting outside, so we might have to pause if it gets a little too crazy. But actually somebody suggested to us that maybe we do an EVP session while everything's going on, because we might actually get more answers from all the energy that's being released around here. And believe me, there's a lot of nasty energy out there. I mean, people just argue over the stupidest things. Let's see. Oh, so is it a video or is it an EVP app kind of thing?
That's an EVP app. It has much like some of the other ones where it gives you random words.
I'll put it down over here so I can. Do you have to turn it up?
No, it's already up. But see, it's capturing. It's not. I don't have it recording on the phone, but
it says listening.
Yeah, it's gonna. What this one does is it gives you random words. This is the same one that I got, the one about the pool incident. So.
Oh.
Is any spirits here that this is our first time making contact with you? So. Yeah, we invite you to come to us, talk to us through this little, my phone here, the recorder, and
we don't mean any harm. We just, come to communicate if anybody wants to talk to us. You're not allowed to harm us or Daisy for that matter. And I just felt a little whoosh even saying that, so we want to keep the nasty stuff away. But does anybody would like to say hello? We're here, we're listening. So where does it throw up the word?
Right, supposedly right there.
Okay. Well, we'll try this one because we never use this when recording, and it's just talking. Just me talking is making it go up and down, obviously. What's your name? How old are you? Can you hear the people arguing outside? Or Daisy shaking the bed? Can you say nice puppy? Good doggy? Did any of you used to live here? Or work here? Yeah, people talking outside, guys. Just ignore it.
Here it is, about 20 till 4 in the morning, and people are still out walking around like it's the middle of the day.
They never sleep.
And if they do, it's not very long. And of course, our schedule is pretty much nighttime anyway, so we're used to being up. So
Yeah.
I'm not working tonight.
I
work every night around here, but.
If the other person calls for assistance, yes, he doesn't get paid for the extra hours though. But yeah, we'll see, if this works, and then we can try it again another time too. But if there's anybody who would like to talk to us, you guys have seen us around for almost 2 years now. Seen us, talked to us, argued with Glen, gotten kicked out of the rooms.
There's probably at least a couple of you that I argued with at some point or another.
Oh yeah, there's just something about this place. Like, usually, people check out at 11 o'clock at any other hotel, but no, here they like dig their heels in, like, it's their home or something, and they've only been in there for, 12, not even 24 hours. It's very strange. You want to try a different one?
Yeah, we're gonna turn this one off for now, and I can see it didn't even record anything, so.
Okay, let's try one of the ones that we used to use.
We're gonna try one that we've used before. I don't know. Again, I don't know how reliable these are, but.
Oh, we had some luck with that one. This is the one that kind of creeps me out a little bit because most of the answers are always negative, remember?
Yeah.
Even when we were over at the Air Force Base on like the day before Valentine's Day, remember it was like blood or whatever. We actually were looking at some of our older stuff earlier from the Air Force Base and EVPs, and then we're like, hey, let's do this thing. Oh, and the dog might actually. She's like, what the heck is going on? Sniffing the speaker.
Dig. Look, it's a dig.
Oh, where are we digging? Are you from the 70s and you just dig our show?
That or she wants the dog to dig.
Are you reading Daisy's mind? They dig. I'm a doggy. Excuse the baby talk and whatnot, because, we're just such animal people. You might hear all sorts of weird googies, so we love our girl. Our spoiled potato.
Anybody here like to speak with us? Come forward. You can speak into the recorder here where the red light is, or the phone
Phone,
there. Um,
which most of you around here should know what a phone is. Even though this
well,
hotel is a good 60 years old, so course.
of course.
What's coarse? The people around here, definitely coarse. They're not smooth.
Is there? I'm just gonna come right out with it. Is there any negative spirits here who are influencing how people act here? If so, please come forward. I want to speak with you.
Why are you here? Why do you possibly make all these people do all these horrible things to each other?
I mean, I know there's negative energy. I feel it here every day. So if you're here,
Oh, believe
then
me,
make yourself known.
we've salted this place. Woo! You know, even outside on the balcony and everything. And I just bought some like little sage incense sticks.
Alexander.
Oh, I don't think we've ever known anybody. I am feeling a little woozy though.
Named I have the voice recorder here, and it can pick up. I can hear you later when I play this back. But is there somebody named Alexander here?
Are you the person who drowned in the pool? I don't remember anybody by that name passing here since we've been here. When did you stay here? How old are you? Do you know anybody that works here? Or lives here?
Come forward. Speak.
Don't be afraid.
Don't mind the dog. She won't hurt you.
She's very gentle. She doesn't bite. Only if you have a cookie. Then she might nibble your fingers a little bit. You can come and pet her very nicely. She's sitting right here in front of us. I do feel lightheaded. Like I feel lightheaded. Like if I'm gonna float up off the bed. Is somebody doing that to me? Are you near me? Can you say hello? Can you say hello, Glen? Or Genevieve? Or Daisy? You can totally talk to the dog. You can totally say woof or something. I won't mind. I'll think it's cute. Does anybody else want to talk to us? You hear that noise downstairs of people slamming the doors like they are living in a barn or something? Why are people here so angry? Heart. Part of them is angry. Part of them might be sad. I mean, a lot of people end up here because they don't have any money to go anywhere else. You know.
I mean, if you're here, there's got to be a reason why you're still here. You could move on. You can go to the other side. You don't have to stay here. You know, sometimes we don't even want to be here. But what I mean is, you don't have to stay here. You can go. I mean, I know maybe this was your home for a lot of years. Like there was.
Don't say names. Yeah.
I know one of you that was here for well over 10 years. If you're still here, you don't have to stay here.
Maybe they don't know that they passed. I mean,
I had a lot of conversations with this one, and he, I would say he, uh, he talked kind of bad about the place sometimes, as a lot of people do.
oh yeah.
But you don't have to stay here. I mean, you can
Oh no.
talk with me or talk with us on the recorder, that any of our stuff, but just know you can move. You can go on. You can move on. You know.
I mean, there has to be somewhere else you would rather be than here. Just because you passed away doesn't mean you have to stay here. You can come closer and talk to us if you have any questions.
Any of you know Shirley?
The lady that owns the place.
I mean, she's been here
Or
a long time.
Or her husband. I don't know. You guys are pretty quiet. Maybe you're being shy. You don't want to talk to us anymore?
And try the other one here.
Yeah, that one was unfortunately a little slow, but that was more than we got on the first one, so it's our first try.
Okay.
And sometimes, like,
this
gosh,
one may take a minute.
oh yeah, I like that one. That first place that we stayed at after we left the shelter, I mean, we were getting stuff almost every time, and they got to know us, I think, and maybe got more comfortable with us, and we haven't really been speaking to the spirits around here, and maybe that's partially because we're afraid that, it's just a lot of bad energy, and we just really don't want to.
Okay, now this one's
Earn free crypto just by learning about it.
Whoops.
Coinbase Earn is the
I have
fast,
to
easy,
watch
and
a video
rewarding way
to
to learn
download
cryptocurrency, like and more.
I have to watch a video to download the sound bank.
Maybe I'll pause it for a sec.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and
try this next one here.
Start the session here. Okay, another video. That's lovely.
Oh boy.
A lot of these do have ads.
Yeah, but they're ones that worked for us in the past. Maybe plug the wire back in a little more. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's kind of... Boy, it's been so long since we used this cord, we might have to replace it and get a new one. Maybe try it without the speaker.
No, boy. Alright.
Let's see.
There we go.
Pause again.
Would you like to speak with us? Tell us your name.
Is that as high up as that one goes? We should try plugging it back into the speaker because it's just so quiet. Oh boy, now we gotta pause again. Hold on.
Alright, I'm gonna turn the spirit box thing back on.
Hopefully the speaker will work for me. Careful, because you wiggle the wire around, we're gonna lose it.
There we go.
Oh!
Closed.
Oh.
So, anyone here like to speak with us?
Gonna go out there and tell those guys to shut up? That would be great too. I like to hang right outside our door. Not as loud as you can talk here. Oh. Wiggle, wiggle the wire. Probably do need to get a new wire. This thing's quite a few years old now. That's a little better.
Here?
Can you tell us your name?
Yeah, or maybe.
I know.
Somebody's saying maybe.
You being shy?
It's okay, I know we've never spoke to you, but...
Are you from this area? Almost sounds like wait. Oh, wait again.
Like the old time music, old jazz.
Now, sometimes you guys used to sing for us at other places. And go like, ooh, remember? How long did you live here? What's the weather like right now? It's like over 100 degrees during the day. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 114.
Anybody here?
Speak.
We are speaking to you. We know you're here, so you can talk to us.
Any message you want to give to somebody? We're recording this. Can you say that again? A little slower? Of course, if anybody watching hears anything, you can always tell us in the comments. It was so funny on the video telling him that he can't sit still. 3 years later, he still can't sit still.
Well, I've been dealing with eczema or whatever on my arms. And
Sounded like it said, we know.
Yeah, I know.
You've probably seen him itching. Tell him to stop itching.
Yeah, I know you all know. You know who I am. I hope. Anybody here that I know that I have talked to in the past?
Giving rides to?
Maybe giving a ride to?
Checked your smoke detector?
To make sure the batteries work.
Yeah.
Safety, that's right.
Right.
That's right. We have to be. I mean, if you,
That's good, yeah. We get the inspector, once a year. And checking in on everybody.
We're getting some pretty good responses.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for responding. We appreciate it. I know
Come forward.
we've been here so long and we haven't really said hi to anybody.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well,
I mean, we've been so crazy busy, and I've had a lot of health issues I've been dealing with, and now Glen has some stuff. I mean, nothing bad, knock on wood and all that, but it keeps us busy. He's going to physical therapy right now for his back. So, making him do stretches and all that fun stuff. Alright, keeping cool in this 100 and something degree heat. Or is it hotter where you are? Do you know the names of anybody who lives here?
I said everyone.
I thought I heard maybe.
Say everyone or maybe?
Do you know any nicknames that we give people? Can you say a nickname? I'll say nice nicknames, don't say mean nicknames.
What color is what?
Say that again?
That was clear.
We're gonna have to listen to that again.
Do you know what color our dog is? Can you?
She's actually two colors.
You have a check photo.
What?
I'm not checking a photo.
I thought I heard chessboard.
No, it says about checking a photo.
Well, we do take a lot of pictures of her. She has her own Instagram. Do you know what Instagram is?
I know we can.
It sounds like the same person, whoever it is.
Laugh.
That's right.
That was a laugh.
Yeah? You think we're being funny? You can totally laugh at us.
Can you say what your name is so we know who we're talking to? Can you tell me your name?
Pretty please. Or a nickname that we might know you by? There are people screaming downstairs. Do you hear them yelling? What are they fighting about? A lot of people around here fight over money or shoes.
Or toilet paper.
Toilet paper. That one's always interesting. I didn't quite hear that. And get really close to the phone and the speaker so we can hear you. Did you tell us what? It sounded like part what in there. Ooh. Wow. We might have to pause for a minute, I think. Would you mind?
Yeah, anyway.
I mean, people around here yell so much, it's really nothing to get excited about anymore, unfortunately. You just get so used to it. Like I said, they fight over $5. They're always stealing each other's clothes, shoes, cell phones. Are you a good witch or a bad witch? This EVP app uses different sounds from different things, and you can turn them into words. If you use the energy that's around us, which is poison, that almost sounded like poison. Yeah, I feel like You know, like when people are constantly fighting and stuff around here, that it does feel like poison. And the fact that we have to work here just makes it that much more intense for us. Is there anything else you want to say before we go? I mean, this is pretty good for our first session, right? Catching up with everybody out there in YouTube land and whatnot. Yeah, I think we might have to stop for tonight, guys.
Yeah, we'll stop for tonight. Maybe tomorrow we'll come back and do another one.
Oh, we'll try. Yes? It sounded like they said yes. I would totally like to talk to you guys again. We missed being on here and going out and doing our EVP sessions and whatnot. So, in our right, going down to the cemetery and whatnot. We haven't done that forever. So we'll try to get back to doing more stuff. Get back to normal. Maybe take Daisy with us on the cool days. Okay. So this is us signing off.
All right.
Good night.
Glen and Jen for Stories of the Dark. I'll see you next time.